I am a 40-year-old woman in a profession where I have to sell products and services. Last year, around the same time, I hired a team of youngsters whom I trained to go to different areas of the corporate sector and make sales. These sales were high-end sales and not consumer-level products. One of the fellows in my team was a young man, 24 years of age, very initiative-oriented and energy-driven. I trained him along with a few others, and he started going out to get us clients. Towards the end of the year, he had done very well, and I was going to send his name to the higher-ups to consider giving him a permanent position under me. After his training, as time went by, I noticed that he would be paying very close attention to me. When I would catch him looking, he would turn his eyes away. I did not think much of it because men will be men. He was being very respectful and professional, and that is all that mattered. I was not going to mind a glance here and there. Forgiven. Just when I was about to announce that he would be getting a better-paying permanent position, he came to me and said that he would like to resign. I asked him why, and he said that he is interested in a woman who may not appreciate him working there. I told him that I am about to send his name for a permanent position with all the company benefits, and people work for 4 to 5 years as underpaid contractors before they get it. He said that this woman would not appreciate it. I told him to bring his girlfriend and have her take a look at the amazing work that you do, because we are a very prestigious company. He said that she knows this company. I immediately thought that he was dating one of his coworkers that I had to let go. This girl was very pretty, but all trouble. I did not ask much. I told him to offer my name as his reference if he ever needed. 2 weeks later, he reaches out and says, "Boss, that woman is you. I want to take you out, and it would have been very unprofessional to ask you out if I was there under you." I was totally stunned. I never saw that one coming. He said that he has given up a major career offer to ask me out, so I need to give him just one date. He said in that date, he will try to convince me that we are perfect for each other, and I need to give him the opportunity to make that sales pitch. I felt very bad for him because he had taken such a huge risk. The woman inside me is flattered because I cannot think of a man taking such a gamble for a woman that he thinks is a very long shot. The boss in me questions this whole thing, and I am wondering if I should meet him. I made a few phone calls to arrange for his job interviews in a few other places, and I am thinking if I should use this date to tell him to look into these places for better career opportunities. As crazy as it may sound, it kills me to leave this young man hanging when I know he took such a huge risk with his life for me. Thoughts? Comment what you would have done?
We've been in a relationship for just over 4 years now. I often go perfume shopping and always take her with me. She should choose the scents that she likes and that she thinks would suit her. However, I have often questioned her decision because some of the perfumes smelled a bit funny. One night when I was celebrating a birthday, I was asked about this strange scent and that it smelled so aggressive, not bad, that people didn't really want to talk to me. Anyway, this got me talking to a girl who told me that it didn't suit my appearance at all. She was also good friends with my girlfriend. She then asked her why I had such strange taste. She explained to her that she chooses the perfumes because she was afraid that more attractive women would approach me and I would lose interest in her. We discussed this topic and somehow I thought it was sweet that she had such fears, but of course also kind of strange because you should trust each other. But I can also intervene because 2 of her ex-boyfriends cheated on her and another one she only knew it after the breakup. A drug junkie who only harassed her. Junkie who also just lied to her. Since we've talked about it, she's been looking for really good perfumes. But I still buy the odd perfume from time to time because she said she secretly liked it anyway.
It happened few years ago when I was maybe 11. I changed school because we moved to the suburbs from the city, and my parents believed I was too young to go to school by public transport. At first, everything was fine. I had some friends, people liked me, and I had good grades. Well, I had the best grades. I won many competitions, especially in my native language, history, and maths. From a girl that was totally indifferent for everyone, I became a nerd and the targets of bullies. Especially one boy who was a year older than me, focused specifically on me. He was making jokes about my body, my looks. He was stealing my stuff. started weird rumors about me, or once he threw away my things to the trash and my documents and notes were covered in somebody's food. I told the teacher about it, but she just said that he's flirting with me, and it's just a boy game. I reported the situations multiple times, but the bullying was escalating. It was going on for 2 years. I finally snapped and told my parents that I am big enough and I can go by public transport. I had way better grades in my previous school and more opportunities in the city, so after a few discussions, they agreed. I never told them the real reason until now. I'm in college, studying abroad. I come back every 3 months to my country for holidays. I went to my mum's company, and I was shocked. I saw my bully there. He was one of my mom employees. I stepped to the office. He was standing in front of me in his labor clothes. He was a physical worker, and he just excused us and left. My mom told me that he has huge problem with him because he's terrible at his job. She said she doesn't know what to do because she knows he has bad family situation, but she can't keep him there. I didn't know what to tell her, so I just said, it's her decision. When I left the office, he stopped me to ask if I can't convince my mother to not fire him. I just said, it's not my business, and he should convince her by himself. He wasn't really happy with that answer, but he was quiet. I left the building. He started texting me on my social media, but I was not reading his messages, and I immediately blocked all his accounts. At least I thought so. I got a message from him on TikTok, which basically were just insults. Yesterday we were eating dinner together with my family, and I told them everything. I didn't want to interfere with her business relation with him, but his audacity was too much even for the most patient person in the world. My mom was furious, and today she gave him 1 month notice. I'm coming back soon to my college. I don't care about him and his problems at this point.